Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with a Kid. Thanks for coming back to the channel. It's been a little while. And today I'm going to make something I made over 2 years ago. We first started the channel. The channel was known as Kids Smoking in the Backyard. And we've changed that. But early on video I did a smoked meatloaf. And let me tell you, it was outstanding. We're going to make these mini meatloafs today using a similar recipe that I did back then. But it's been a while and it's a long way back on the channel. So I wanted to make a new one. So I'm going to use mini meatloaf pans. We're going to put it together here. I'm going to show the ingredients I'm going to use, and we're going to make mini smoked meatloaves. Now, one of my family members is, he's got a gluten allergy, so we couldn't use breadcrumbs like we did the first time. So I'm going to try it with oats. We're going to replace them with oats for the gluten allergy. So right now on Cooking with a Kid, we are making mini smoked meatloaves. Thank you for joining us. If it's your first time here, please click the subscribe button. Please also hit the notification bell to be reminded when we make new videos. So thanks for being with us. Right now on Cooking with a Kid, smoked mini meatloaves, and they are good. Stick with us. All right, for these mini meatloaves, I'm going to leave a recipe in the description below, but I'll kind of show you what we're going to be using. We're going to use, this is a little over 2 pounds. This is 2 1/6, a little over 2.5 pounds. 2.6 pounds of ground beef, 80/20 or ground chuck. And we're going to use 1 pound tube of Jimmy Dean regular breakfast sausage. Now, if you want to kick it up, you could change the sausage that you use. So our pork and our beef. We're going to use 3 large eggs. We're going to use some of Kosmos Q's Dirty Bird seasoning, some yellow mustard, of course the oats, which are right here, a couple of 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, a couple of tablespoons of ketchup, a couple tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and a couple tablespoons of dark brown sugar. And over here in a saute pan, I've sauteed 1 green bell pepper, 1 yellow bell pepper, 1 red bell pepper, and also 3 tablespoons of garlic, as I said, and some salt and pepper. So we're going to start with that as a base, and we're going to add the other ingredients to it. So stick around. Mini smoked meatloaves. Okay, as I said, we're going to add the sauteed peppers, onions, and garlic. Add that into our base pan, bowl. Okay, there we go with that. I'm going to add 3 eggs. Three eggs. Okay. All right, so in the original recipe, I added 2 cups of breadcrumbs, but since we can't do breadcrumbs, and oats are more absorbent, I'm only going to use about maybe a half a cup of oats just as a binder. I'm going to add a couple of Okay, I'm going to add half a cup of brown sugar, in this case dark brown sugar. I'm going to pack it down. That's a half a cup. Okay, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I'm just going to guesstimate on that. You can't have too much of that stuff. I'm going to add 1/4 cup, roughly a 1/4 cup of ketchup, about like that. I'll give you exact measurements. If you're one of those people that want to do exact measurements, you can. This is Dirty Bird, put out by Kosmos Q. We use this on chicken. It's a great seasoning, and we're supposed to add 3 tablespoons of that. I'm going to guess something about like, I'm going to go with that. Whoop. Something about like that. Okay. Mix this all together. Okay. And I'm going to add roughly 3 tablespoons of yellow mustard. I'm going to add roughly 3 tablespoons of yellow mustard. gonna guess about like that. Mix that together. Okay, and to that I'm going to add this ground chuck. Like I said, about 2 pounds of ground chuck. We're actually going to freeze this overnight. I'll keep a little of this out, make a hamburger out of it. All right, so we're going to add that in there, and then 1 tube of regular breakfast sausage. If you want to add some heat, you can add some heat. Make it the way you want it to be. Of course, after all, this is yours. I'm going to open up the breakfast sausage. If you don't want to add the pork, make it all with beef. I'm going to squeeze that tube of breakfast sausage in there. My brother-in-law has a gluten allergy, and we're taking these over there to his house for them to eat. And instead of making one gluten-free, we're going to try it with the oats. So try to get all that breakfast sausage out of there. It's a 1 pound pack. Okay, we've got all our ingredients combined. So I'm going to start mixing it together. I'm going to start mixing it together with a spoon, and of course, you got to mix it with your hands. So get it where you guys can see. You got to get in there with your hands. My hands are clean. I just washed them. Get it all mixed together. You can smell all those ingredients. So I'm going to get this finished mixed together, and once I get it all mixed in, I'll bring you back. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to freeze these. So I'm going to take some of these little pans, and I'm going to make individual sized meatloaves. So I'm going to put them in these individual loaf pans. Might be able to get one more, which will be 5 loaves. It made 5 little individual meatloaves. I'm going to put a piece of tin foil over that. I'm going to put those in the freezer. Tomorrow we're going to pop them out of the little container. I'm going to season them with some yellow mustard and put some Dirty Bird all around it. And then we'll put it on the smoker. And I'll tell you exactly how long. I don't know how long these are going to take. I've never cooked them this size before, so we'll learn something together. So we'll cook it till they're done. So yeah, I'll bring you back instantly. It'll be tomorrow. So here we go. All right, so I got them out of the containers, which is very easy. You can make this ahead of time. Put them in the freezer and only pull out the ones you want to use. I'm going to use all of them. So I've got some regular butter. I've got some regular mustard. I'm going to coat them in a thin layer of mustard. You won't taste it. It cooks in. We put a little bit in it anyway. But keep one hand clean. You can use the other one to rub the mustard in. We're just using the mustard as a binder so that the barbecue rub will stick to it. I'm sure you could use olive oil, or you just want to coat. If you get too much, put it on the next one. But you want to put a coating on it so the rub will stick, which is what I've done. We're actually going to lay them on the grill with the bottom that was in the pan to the top. So I've got the Kosmos Q's Dirty Bird seasoning. You can order this online or from his website. I'm going to put a pretty liberal coating. What don't stick will fall off. You can always dress it up once it's on the smoker. You can add a little bit more, but don't be afraid to put it on there. This one's got a little bit of heat to it. So basically, something about like that. And I'm going to finish up the rest of them. I'll get them all coated. We'll take them out to the smoker. I'm going to put them on a smoker. The smoker's set to, I believe, 225. And I have no idea how long it's going to take. We're going to find out. All right, I've got them all seasoned up. I'm going to take them out to the smoker and put them on it. All right, everybody, I've got them out here on the smoker. I've got it set on 225. I may raise that up a little bit. And I've got oak pellets in there, so we're going to see how long it takes. The full meatloaf pan meatloafs were taking about 2 hours, so I'll let you know how long these take. Main thing is cook them till they're done. I'll cook them till they're about 170. All right, everybody, they've been out here about an hour. Look at that. I'm going to get the thermometer and see where we are. Okay, they were out here about an hour, and they were reading about 46 degrees. So I turned it up to 250, and they're reading about 127. 28, 29. So probably another 15 minutes. Like I said, I turned it up to 250. We're in a time constraint here, trying to get to a family gathering, so yeah. Take a look at those. All right, everybody, there they are. Mini smoked meatloaves. And they smell great. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching Cooking with the Kid. Hopefully this encourages you to go out and try something different. And appreciate all of you watching. Again, have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.